nigga. You just don't know. I'm full of surprises. We are live. This is your boy Low. This is Comfortable with Being Uncomfortable. We got Jay motherfucking Hughes back. The people loved it. And
You know
I'm going to say you're going to be seeing a lot more, Jay. Well, how you doing today, my guy?
Right. Like I was telling you earlier, man, you know, life is good. God is great. The world is beautiful. And don't mind the birds, man. I'm outside enjoying Mother Nature and shit. But yeah, life is good. God is great. The world is beautiful.
That's that.
And it's even better because I get to wake up and look at myself every day in the mirror and realize what a beautiful soul I am. Amongst everybody else, man, we all got beautiful souls, man. If we can sit down and realize that.
I just got a crazy message, man. This is crazy, man. So I just want to say, man, we got a lot of good feedback. You know what I mean? It's our parents bringing us back together. You know what I mean? I truly believe that. It's the right time. I'm in the right headspace. You're in the right headspace. You know what I mean? It's destined. Like, you know, the tears are done. You know, the soft. I ain't gonna say the soft part because those tears, you know, I needed that in the past couple weeks. But this is like the tough stage. Now we gonna talk and rejoice our niggas. You know what I mean? Like we gonna celebrate these stories. You know what I mean? We gonna celebrate these times. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? You frozen. You frozen. You frozen. Frozen. My niggas froze. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Let's remove him. I don't know what happened to my guy. I guess we're gonna wait. Yeah, what happened? Let's try it again, y'all. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Maybe it's the outside weather for my guy. He's out there in San Diego. I'm jealous. Where yeah. Boom. Boom. Yeah, well, where'd you go, Negro?
Oh man,
Technical difficulties like a man, nigga. You see, that's some nigga shit. That's some light skin shit, nigga. What the hell?
That's right, sisters. That's right, sisters. I slipped, but I'm back.
Multiple devices, nigga. Have multiple devices. That's why I tell niggas they think I'm trapping. No, nigga. You have it so you can do different things, nigga, and keep your brain occupied, nigga. What you drinking on? What you sipping on?
Man, nothing but H2O, nigga. You know what I'm saying? H to the 2 to the motherfucking O, dog.
That's what's up. That's
Gotta stay hydrated. Gotta stay hydrated, baby.
What you got planned? I am too, man. So it's pretty dope. You know, I ain't take advantage of my free like body scan thing at my gym. Shout out Crunch Fitness. Nigga, 8.9 body percent fat.
Damn, nigga.
It's the sauna, nigga. Like I go in a different zone in the sauna, and I like break it up within intervals, and I been stupid working out.
Damn.
Stupid working out.
Hey, shout out to you, man. Hey, that's health, man. You know, that's low.
It saved my life. Like literally once it saved my life from the whole experience, from baby mamas, me going to the gym, and Doug Furnace getting me in the gym, and You know, the
What is the gym is a
Point Loma
beautiful
era
thing,
was
man.
dope. The Point Loma era is dope. Let's talk about Point Loma. Let's celebrate that. I wish I would have graduated, you know, but you know the story.
Yeah,
Um,
of
my
course.
nigga graduated though. He represented, you know.
Factorio.
Let's talk about a reunion. Let's do a reunion. I'm not, you know, amongst us. I know our PL people are supporting. They've been following. I'm following on back. The people loving it, like I said, like let's get
Listen,
a
man.
reunion party together. I know you
Listen,
could set it up, nigga.
and they ain't ready to see the two light-skinned twins up in the building, nigga. Oh, I'm telling you right now, boy, we get up in that motherfucker, it's gonna be hell, boy. I'm telling you
It's
right
gonna
now.
be fun, bro. It's gonna be fun to see everybody's faces and give hugs and smiles and tell stories, you know, and celebrate, man. Be happy, you know. I miss OB, bro, and Sunset Cliffs and OB Skate Park and man, just Point Loma, period, bro. Like, you
You know
know,
what
working at
I miss the
Vaughn's.
most? I miss the most, man, just being able to roll around, man. Point Loma was definitely dope, man. The high school was dope. The experience was dope. What I really liked, though, man, was I just like all the money that was rolling around, meaning that, like, you're looking at all, like, the high school campus was it was beautiful. It was dope. You know, you had people being bussed in from like Bay Vista Southeast, you know, shit like that. From all over Paradise Valley and shit. Yeah, people bust in from everywhere. You also had the local community. So it was a good mix of people. But what I liked about Point Loma, man, was like I remember being able to go to all the parties and shit, right? At people's houses and just man, all the fat ass cribs. You know what I'm saying? Like looking at how people live to me, of course, because we grew up from a different background. You know, you single parent household or no parent household.
Hey, but I lived the life. Let's not get that twisted. That's what I want to talk about. And I know you're not going to forget not to cut you off. Me and my mom lived the life, nigga, on the run. So let's celebrate that shit. Like nigga, when she worked at gas stations, I used to get all free video games, all the snacks, free scratch offs. Like like I said, we went to Alaska, did like some dope stuff out there, you know. And let's talk about my sports. When I first got into sports, I taught myself. Let's talk about the light skin shit. So I had to teach when I was 8, like I was little, right? So I taught myself how to play basketball at the park in St. Louis or Festus area, and I went by myself, nigga. And like the big niggas used to come, and literally I taught myself how to play basketball, and I start playing with the big niggas, and I hit a couple with game-winning shots, nigga, at 8 years old, tiny little nigga. Now I used to get picked on a lot because they thought I had the Jerry curl. No, we have natural curls, my nigga. Like we cannot help who our parents had sex with. You know what I mean? My mom was beautiful. You know, the other dude, you know, whatever. But I know my mom is beautiful, so I know where I came from. So, you know what I mean? We can't help the way that we are, you know what I mean? So I had to grow up to fight, you know, in Cali, protecting myself in Dago, like when the Hispanic area back with the Vato Locos with the little things and they had it all the way to the top, bro. Like there was 2 of them that tried to get me right beside my the I Do weddings that are, you know, the Weeks family owns and right by Family Fun Center, nigga, in Oceanside, and I'd had to scrap, nigga, like 2 of them. Like I had to protect myself, and then I used to get teased so bad about the hair. Check this out. You didn't know this, but I shaved my hair off like when I was old enough. I like shaved it off because I got tired of like getting teased. And then that's the whole era when I went and babies, you know, watched my twins for 2, you know, not 2 years, but a couple months before my mom got locked up, blah, blah, blah. So that stems from me having, you know, being light skinned and protecting ourselves. I know you can relate.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you know, people always hate you get it from every community, unfortunately, like being a half breed, mixed breed, whatever you want to call us, mulattoes, all that shit. I just tell niggas they just jealous because we carry mail and we do it very well. So what the hell? You know what I'm saying? So I can't help it. You know, like you said, hey, we can't help it, nor would I want to, nigga, because I love waking up being inside my own skin. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit,
as anybody should. Right? You should be comfortable in your own skin and don't hate the next man's skin or what they got planned. Right?
So,
you know, I celebrate.
Go ahead.
No, you please.
I was gonna say like the name of the podcast, right? Comfortable being uncomfortable. It's funny because growing up, maybe the way that you did and I did, and especially being of mixed race, and having to be looked at from so many different various groups and ethnicities and shit, you sit there and think like, damn, why am I not accepted here? Why am I not accepted there? Why am I not accepted here or over there or here? And so you learn how to get uncomfortable and being comfortable with that as a kid, at least if you have the brain capacity to do so. You know, it's like a lot of kids will sit there and still just allow themselves to be uncomfortable, and that's when they sit in and what I'm looking for, not pain and misery, but like seclusion. So what naturally maybe happens is you start seeing reaching out to like-minded people. I see this little light-skinned nigga over here with the curly hair like me. I'm like, who's this nigga over here? Oh, Mr. Lawrence Evans. I said, what's up, nigga? He said, what's up, nigga? You light-skinned too? I said, yeah, I'm light-skinned too, just like you. I said, oh, you got a black daddy? I said, me too, nigga. I said, okay. And look, that's how we came together. Because you find like-minded people that can maybe have a similar background, and then you resonate with that. So that's like bringing this on the podcast is a perfect way of people maybe being able to like, oh, I went through a similar situation like that. I can relate. And then guess what? That's how you grow a community, and that's how you get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Fact. You know, and I know it stems from, you know, the not only the vegan teas, but the racism towards, you know, me and my own family, and not only my own family. Let me get off family because again, I love my family. Just with the Hispanic people and just everybody be hating, you know what I mean? So we had to grow up to really, really fight. And then me growing up with, you know, that life, nigga, you know, that P life, I had to grow up and then, you know, I just happened to be one. And, you know, we cannot help who we get, and so I took advantage. I did, and that's where it was wrong. You know, I knew I was gonna have girls. You know, I did a lot of light skinned shit, man, and I feel bad because there's just countless of people that I just don't even remember. My guy, like that we just know. That's all I'm gonna say. Like I'm gonna be nice about it, but like you know what I mean. Like I know you.
No, don't. No, you should not. You know what? I'll tell you, man, Lo. You should never feel bad. You know why? Because guess what, man? But Pops told me a long time ago. He said, "Boo boo," because that's what he used to call me. For those that don't know, you know that, of course. But I remember when I was like 13 years old, because Pops saw something in me that was that maybe a lot of parents they don't acknowledge certain traits that their kids have. And Pops knew I was I could read certain like you could read certain people's energy and pick up vibes and shit. And so Pops he would always tell me, and I'll never forget distinctly when I was 13. He said, "Boo boo." He's like, always remember this, man. He's like, people aren't always gonna like what you have to say, but always remember it's their choice to respond. So what I mean by that is like, so don't feel bad about like the time that you spent with people, because also it was their choice to give you their time as well.
But you know what I mean. We did some pretty.
You mean. I know what you mean, dog. I know what you mean. But you know what I'm saying, dog.
You know,
it's people's choice and spending their time with you as well. But hey, but also at the same token, man, if people, okay, if people allow themselves, in a sense, this is gonna sound fucked up, but it's honest. If a man or woman, human being, they, them, however you want to call it, if they allow themselves to put themselves in a position where they can feel vulnerable, that's also their choice. So they can't be mad at somebody if they did get played, because you have to learn how to read people in life. You have to be, but that's what allows you to go through situations of being uncomfortable and then getting comfortable, because then you know how to be comfortable in certain situations where you maybe recognize something before, like, you know what? I remember I was dating this one dude and he told me some bullshit. I was dating this one chick and she told me some bullshit. So I can recognize this for what it is, and I'm not going to get played. Sometimes you have to allow yourself to get played in order not to get played, because you got to understand the rules of the game that you're playing.
So, and that's very true. And that's a lesson learned, right? Yeah. And then that's the facts of life. You know, I've learned from my mistakes, bro. That's why I went and got help, bro. And I couldn't tell y'all any more clarity that y'all have. If you do not drink alcohol, I always called it the devil every time that I sat over the white toilet. That's what I swear so many times. But I'll tell y'all, I'll give y'all some free games. So if y'all ever feel like y'all throwing up or something like that, what saved my life so many times is going in water. Like go in the shower and just sit in there, and I promise you, you'll sober up. Like I literally would sit in the showers for hours at a time. One time, actually, I almost drowned. My mom saved me, but yeah, like don't do don't take a bath, go in the shower. Like
Yeah,
yeah.
don't take no bath unless you got some floaties on. You know what I'm saying? Because then you're gonna be float on, float on. No, and hey, listen, man. There's nothing wrong. I understand where you're coming from, Lo, but for anybody who's watching or who sees this, or anybody that comes across this, understand that everybody has a vice. Understand that first and foremost. Whether it's being dominatrix or it's some type of drug or it's money or it's sex or it's speed or adrenaline rush. Everybody has a vice. Everybody has that thing that taps them. It's about knowing that and recognizing that and being able to navigate through life while controlling that. So sometimes you like how you recognize like, oh man, I used to drink too much. That was a problem for me. It's like, okay, well, maybe you're more of a weed smoker. Maybe that's the one that kind of levels you out and keeps you level. For some people, maybe it's reading a book. You know, there's some niggas who read motherfucking 100 books a month or some shit. I don't know. I'm not one of them motherfuckers, you know, but ain't nothing wrong with that. Get your knowledge. Knowledge is power, and it don't cost you nothing but time to obtain it because it's free. It's called a smartphone for a reason, you dumb motherfuckers. Anyway, it's about being able to be in control of it. So I appreciate you saying something about that. But there's nothing wrong with smoking a little weed. There's nothing wrong with getting your drink on. There's nothing wrong with what you do. As long
weed in the gym stops me from being the Low that used to ride on him. Now, please, like, you know, because Low does a little talking. Like we tell him we didn't have a gang, but we had a crew that ran Mission Beach. Like, remember those parties? That party we had 4th of July where we brought the damn speaker on the thing, and people used to be able to drink in Mission Beach, and we had just party up, man.
Oh hell yeah! Hey, speaking of Mission Beach, man, you remember that one time we was out there at the boardwalk, nigga? We was sitting over by the lifeguard station. I heard the coldest shit I ever heard a nigga say. This bitch was all up in this nigga's ear. It was a white girl too, talking to a brother. She was like, fuck you, nigga. All you do is fucking play games and blah, 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 blah. And I'll never forget. He paused, and this nigga said the coldest shit I ever heard in my life. He was like, bitch, I don't play games. I play bitches. I was like, oh, shit. Down for the count. I was like, oh, that shit was cold. I said, oh, shit. I think that's a mic drop moment. He sprinkled him with some games he wasn't ready for. I said, bitch, get your umbrella. You just got rained on, bitch. I said, oh, shit. That shit was cold. He said, I don't play games. I play bitches. I was like, oh, shit. I said, you know what? I said, let me take that. I said, I'm going to take that. I pulled that motherfucker out, and I put it in my pocket. I'm going to say that shit for later, nigga. That shit was cold.
Hey, look, that reminded me of, so we on the beach, like I said, Mission Beach. We had it was like 15 people, and like there was like a group of girls. You know, we always stop the girls, and you know we stopped other people too. But like that's the wrong. But when we stopped the girl, we always stop. You had to go by us, and you had to be acknowledged by us, right? So there was this group of girls, and we're talking about light skin shit. We made them go. I was like, no, you got to go down individually. Introduce yourself to us. And then once they got to me, the one was like, you ain't got to go any further because I'm the best one here with my ass. And I took her and we were right on the beach and blah, blah, blah. Like that's
you went to good old downtown. You know what I'm saying? You went to go do what we call the funky chicken. You know what I'm saying? You went to go do the funky chicken on them, nigga.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I did, bro. It was crazy. Actually, that was the same night or the same time I just told you about when we had that 4th of July party, and I just threw up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good times.
Man. Yeah,
plenty
good
of
times, man.
parties. Man, that reminded me of Jesse had the most epic party. You know, it got shot up a couple times. I remember that, but you had.
Hey, that was Bonita, nigga. That's when MySpace was popping. MySpace was hella popping, right? And DJ or Dan the man Well, I
See,
had his DJ
that we
equipment.
DJ, nigga. That was we had that shit hype.
And we had now there. I remember at the time that because it hit the newspaper clipping because Pops he trimmed it out the newspaper the next day. A shooting in Bonita house party. I remember something about police reported at the time of incident there were still 150 people at the house party. That's it was in the San Diego Union Tribune, nigga. Pops, he clipped that shit out and put that shit in the Bible or something like that. I'll never forget that shit because I remember I was in the garage handling some business. You know what I'm saying? I was handling some motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? I was handling some motherfucking business. Next thing I know, all I hear is, hey, I'll never forget. It was Nick. I remember Nick. All I heard was pop, pop, pop. Nick come running in. His pant leg is all blown out. He's bleeding from his shin. I'm like, well, yo, what the fuck happened? I had to stop handling business. I had to stop handling business because I heard the commotion. You know, and so Nick come in. The pant leg all blown out, bleeding and shit, got some little pellets or something all up in his shin. I'm like, what the fuck happened? He's like, the motherfucker shot me, nigga. I was like, oh shit. They all bleeding and shit. We had to wrap that shit up, dog. Hey, that shit was wild, man. And the party still went on after that shit until the police showed up. You know, hater ass motherfuckers gotta go and blow up a spot, dog, for no reason. Cause hey, they couldn't stand the light-skinned twins. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't take it.
And you know what? We ain't gonna say no names, but we know we had an idea. But you know, we always got hated on in high school for no reason. And you know, we all could have came together. Matter of fact, we could have had a better. I felt we could have had a better football team if niggas' vibe was better. And let's talk about that. Coach Hill should have definitely put me at a wide receiver instead of David Morris at 5'8" and Lawrence Evans 6'2". But his ass, you know why? Because I smoked weed in his class, and I was, you know, that's when I was.
Well, you should have smoked weed in the class.
And then plus, Coach Eros loved me, but I wanted to be a receiver, nigga. I wanted to score.
Yeah, I didn't want to be a I never did that because I remember when I tried out for the team.
The ball and score.
I remember I wanted to try out for the team. I went to go try out, and they wanted me to be I wanted to be a wide receiver too, because you know I fuck with JJ Stokes. He went to Point Loma. You know, Jerry Rice was one of my favorite receivers.
Let's stop it right there. And you own it. And I told him in the other episode that I broke JJ Stokes' record at 42 points. In the third quarter, they took me out. His was 41. So it's funny you mentioned that. It's funny you mentioned that. So keep going.
Yeah. So JJ Stokes, obviously he's a Point Loma alumni and shit. You know, he was a Point Loma pointer. Right. So I wanted to be a receiver though, because of course, you know, Jerry Rice, you know what I'm saying? Who was big at the time also? Terrell Owens was hella big, you know, and so them kind of personalities, them motherfuckers receive the ball. And you know, us being light skinned, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be part of the show. You know, but hey, I'll never forget Coach Hill. Coach Hill wanted me to be a linebacker. I was like, a middle linebacker. I said, I don't want to get hit. I said, I'm too pretty, goddammit. What the fuck? I want to be the receiver. I want to be running and catching the ball, man. I don't want to be running all up in the middle.
And then they gave a white boy to shine. You already know who.
Well, you know, that's because, goddamn, that's how kind of some motherfuckers
he was on steroids. Who?
I me say no names. You know, loose lips and shit. Loose lips and shit. We just keep it like that. Niggas know what it is.
Good answer.
I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping nobody. Everything in this universe is designed to happen the way it's supposed to be, man. If you can be strong enough to understand that and accept it, man. That's what brings us here.
My shit's getting lit up. I'm getting phone calls and shit that I ain't never really got. This is funny. You know, the light-skinned twins is back. It's just funny. It's just funny, nigga. Yeah, that's just, you know, niggas never called and checked on me. It's funny. It's all love, though. I love y'all.
It's all love and positivity, man. Sometimes people enter your life and they leave at other points in times because maybe sometimes you're not good for them or they're not good for you. It's just understanding those reasoning sometimes, man. You know, but
this is just my alone phase where I'm really at peace and I'm not gonna let anybody enter my peace. You know, and I'm just on a for me and my daughters period mission.
There you go.
Like
you know what?
That's what I'm on. Like. Period. Like, you know, I love everybody, but I'm just on a solo message. You know that
that's a beautiful thing.
I'm walking God's I don't record my shit, but I am walking through God every day. That's all I'm gonna say when I go outside. And it's not me, it's God. And then my daughters are straight. So now it's focusing. I deserve, and you deserve, and all the people that I I am gonna really fuck with. Like, they know who they are. Like, we deserve like good, great lives, man. I didn't get a chance to be a kid, so as an adult, that's why I low key like to we need to be big kids, nigga. You know what I mean? We didn't get a chance to. Well, we got a chance to be a kid, but it was like grown up kid. You know what I mean?
Well, you know
Like,
what? But you know what? You said talking about being a big kid. Let me segue into something real quick to get some game out to some folks. That I like how you say being a big kid. Here's a perfect example of why it's okay to be a big kid, and you should never lose that inner child. Because when you're a kid, right, you dream, you aspire to do greater and bigger, right? Like a perfect example is when you get your first bicycle. You know, you see that motherfucker with the training wheels on it, but you want to go hit the speed bumps. You want to go hit a jump. You want to go get some air with that motherfucker. So eventually, you want to take them training wheels off. And so, as a kid, it's one of your first points of learning how to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Because when you first hop on a bicycle, right, as a kid, you're like, oh, I can't wait to take the training wheels off. And you want to take the training wheels off, but you have to learn how to ride with the training wheels on for the stability. And of course, what happens the first time you take the training wheels off? You're going to fall. You're going to fall and scrape your knee, bump. You might wobble a little bit, whatever, until you learn how to streamline that motherfucker and get that motherfucker going to the point where you ain't going to fall. But if you don't never take the training wheels off, you'll never learn how the enjoyment of learning how to ride that bicycle without the training wheels on. But you have to go through that. So, and part of that process is being a big kid, having that goal and that dream and that aspiration. So sometimes people lose that as an adult. They lose that inner child and that drive that drives them for a better excellence. They get complacent in life and they become happy being right here. All while when you were a kid, what do your parents want for you? They want better for you than for themselves. So you already at a level beginning to grow. What happens when you become an adult? Why stop growing? Don't let your inner kid die. There's nothing wrong with being a big ass kid sometimes, man. You gotta learn how to fucking have fun, goddamn it. And then motherfuckers won't be mad at you when you do have fun and shit. Don't be mad at me because you can't have fun, you old miserable motherfucker. Don't be mad at me because
or you ain't having fun with them.
Well, I try to have fun with people, man, but sometimes they take it the wrong way because my energy is too much, man. My energy is very extreme. They're like, oh, Jay, you too much. You know what they say? They say you too much. I tell a nigga, hey, I'd rather be too much than too little, nigga. Okay?
Or you too happy. What? You know how many times I got told I'm too fucking happy? Nigga, why ain't you happy? And that was always a response, and I come to find out, if I gotta be happy by my goddamn self, I will be happy by my
Hey, like Pops used to say, so sad, too bad, nigga. Don't be mad because I'm happy.
He was alone? Why you think Pops was alone? He wasn't alone. He had his kids, but you know what I mean?
No, you know what? Pops was alone, man, because I'll tell you what, man. He recognized that a lot of people truly are miserable, nigga. A lot of people, and a lot of people have a problem with living their version of reality, meaning that a lot of people go through life, right, with this whole facade of you got to go to school, get a good education, get a good job, you got to get married, then you got to have kids, and then you got to get the white picket fence. Well, I mean, sometimes you do want the white picket fence, but then sometimes you realize you ain't happy in that shit and you're miserable. There's a lot of miserable motherfuckers right now with a white picket fence, with an ain't shit wife or an ain't shit husband and an ain't shit job and an ain't shit life. And goddamn it, I could be broke and happy. I could have money in my pocket and be happy, because it's all about having a white picket fence within your mind and your mentality and in your heart and your mind, body, and soul, and knowing when you're happy within. And then you exude that through your body and your energy, and other people pick up on it. That's why they got a problem when they see that you're so happy. Why are you so happy? Well, I'm sorry that you ain't. Learn how to figure out your white picket fence in your mind, nigga. Leave me the fuck alone. You fucking on my inner peace now, goddamn it. Ask me why am I happy, nigga? Why you got a problem with me being happy?
And look, I ain't have that in a long ass time, and I ain't figured it out, bro. And when I had my peace like that, every time I let niggas in my peace all the time, nigga. Nigga, when I worked at Silverleaf, I was making like $1,500, $2,000 a week. I had 2 cars, a house, like a 3-4 bedroom house, bro. Like but then what did I do? Drink. I was going to a strip club, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I had one of the baddest baddest who ended up actually.
Well,
True story.
you had your little
True
bad
story.
team, you know.
Check this out. Check this out. Like she could have been the one, bro. Like she sent me to Atlanta. She was a video chick, so she ended up getting with Mike Jones, and then she got a part of like she took
Mike Jones.
After that she took me to Atlanta, like because her and her mom were like I think Arabian or something. Like they have money, and anyway, so then she got like with Young Money and ended up getting pregnant, bro, and I can't make this up. She went to my brother's house pregnant.
Oh, scallywag bitch.
Well, right, but look, I knew it wasn't mine. But then I'm like, why are you coming back after you left me? It went with Young Money and all this. Like, I don't want to, you know.
Well, Chris Brown said the best.
But then look, I ended up, you know. I was in the garage with her.
You little dirty dick nigga.
I saw her again after that, and we chilled. And I think her name was like Karina. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
listen. No, we don't need to be taking their names and putting them on here, man. Hey, this our shit. Hey, we gonna big up anybody. We gonna big up each other. Damn, fuck these goddamn trifling ass bitches. They ain't doing shit. They want to say their name. Fuck that bitch. Fuck her. She ain't on this motherfucker for a reason. God damn it. Oh, trifling ass scallywag bald head bitch. Fuck her. Bitch look like a pelican. Well, throw the bitch a fish, nigga. Shit. This nigga was trying to say her name and shit.
Hey, look. No, shout out to all the women. That was the old me. I'm like this. It's the whole gentleman phase. Like, you know, I'm not trying to get involved with any female like for a long time. Like this is a whole like.
You act like if you was about to get some pussy, you ain't gonna get no. You gonna get some pussy.
No, I'm not. I'm not, bro.
And you mean to tell me if some Brazilian with a big booty can't, man? You know what?
Nigga, no, bro. I'm television. No, bro. You know me, so you know the sheet. You know the rap sheet, so I'm good, bro. Like I'm good, bro. Like I'm good, bro. Like I'm.
Listen, anybody watching this shit, I do know my nigga.
He full of shit for a long time.
Let some big booty Brazilian walk by this nigga with some long hair.
Like the whole, like, bro, like, bro. We had a man. We ran Tijuana, bro. Remember though? What's that club name out there?
Oh, you talking about Mysteries, nigga?
Bro, that's how I learned how to dance. With all the Mexicans forced me how to do the cha-cha, nigga. I saw some dance. Hey, look, you would go to Tijuana and you would definitely hook up. And then there's crazy clubs. Like, don't go down there now. Like, it's too stupid. But like, we had some good time.
It's not bad down there, man.
You know, you gotta go to the nicer places. You gotta go to like Rosarito or some shit like that.
Anywhere that you go in the world, man, trouble's only gonna find you if you're looking for the shit.
You know why? Every time I cross the border, nigga, they stop me because you know the bullshit. I'm in the system and all this shit. Look, when I got out the group home when I was 18, I went to Tijuana and they stopped me because they said I was in the system and it was a whole thing. The cop threatened to beat me up like Rodney King, all types of shit. They made me stop.
Not the Rodney King. Watch out.
Look, I swear to God, I went up there like acting like low, and he was like, "You don't sit right down. You not right down. You nigga."
Nah, hey, now everybody, did you hear what Low just said? He said I went down there acting like low. Now, wonder why the nigga stopped you.
But I was wrongfully treated because I knew I was 18, so I knew they were wrong. But then I maybe escalated it a little further.
Appreciate you know. Tell the truth, man. We in church right now.
We went out all night. It was 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. You're trying to get home. Like you're not trying to get stopped.
No, that's true. It is annoying though. Hey man, we can come over here and talk, man.
And then look, my boy left me. I ain't gonna say no name. You said it earlier, but my nigga left me. I don't blame him. But damn. I had a ride, nigga.
Sometimes when everybody wilding, you know what I'm saying? Other people got other things on the agenda.
Everybody chilling in garages and shit.
hey, some things be going down, you know. One. Bomba clap. They be going down, you know. Yes, don't be hating on the garage. Hey, the garage be all the way live. All the way live.
Man, we was supposed supposed to hold on, man. We was supposed to let me see something, bro. What you gonna do today? You better give me now that I'm talking, you better go get a California burrito, nigga, with cheese and extra sour cream, nigga. From
Hey,
what is it, Lolita's, nigga?
nigga, hey, Lolita's is the business, the truth. Hey, on everything
Shout
I
out
love,
Lolita's, man. Shout out
on
Lolita's.
every, hey, Lo, let me give you your flowers real quick, nigga. Do you remember the first time we went to a taco shop together, right? We went to the one by 7-Eleven by Bernard Elementary, right, in Point Loma. That it was like
Yeah.
it was yellow, green and yellow.
Yeah.
It was that little cubby one. I'll never forget, nigga. We was ordering burritos, right? And I used to go there get my little carne asada burrito just before I got turned out to California burritos and shit. You get your little California burrito taco shop, nigga. And I literally was just thinking this the other day. I said, next time I talk to you, nigga, I gotta tell you, I gotta give you your flowers, nigga. Cause I used to go get my carne asada burrito, and it'd be delicious, be good. But I'll never forget when I went with you, nigga. You got your shit with sour cream. And you said, you don't get yours with sour cream? I said, no, man. I remember the first time I added some sour cream to my carne asada burrito, nigga. Oh, good Lord. Boy, that shit turned me out, nigga. I said sour cream on everything out this bitch. Hey, and salute to you, young king. You turned me on to the sour cream in the burrito.
The palate is amazing, bro, and I get it from my mama. She taught me how to cook when I was 8. That was, she taught me how to do a lot of stuff, man. But cooking, like, was in the family. Being Sicilian,
But why your crazy ass is the only nigga on earth that I know that likes, nigga, you stick your food in the motherfucking oven because you like your shit extra hot, nigga.
Gail Faith Weeks, my mama.
I know. I'll never get that shit. All the time at the house in Point Loma, your ass would be putting your food, it could be coming out the microwave, this nigga put in the oven to get even hotter.
Shout out Maria. I love her, Maria Wells. She would get mad at me for doing that shit because she would just finish cooking. She's like, why? And it's just a habit because my mom did it, bro. Like, I don't know.
Hey, but you know that's beautiful. But it's beautiful though because it's a link to your mom. I thought your ass was crazy as fuck because you be over.
Well, I am. Let's keep that. I am. Everybody, for one, everybody's crazy as fuck, and everybody should be comfortable with being fucking crazy as fucking weird. You just got to figure out your best weirdness and craziness. Like, I know mine's dope. And I'm pretty awesome, and I love myself. I lost myself for a long ass time. Now I just got my swag back, thinking like, like I love me again, and it's been a long time. I can breathe. Literally, I haven't used my asthma pump. Like, I'm literally sleeping. Like, I'm not waking up every hour going to the bathroom. But then I stopped drinking soda. I stopped eating candy. Snacks and candy is my shit. I stopped doing that, bro. I put down my vape. I put down the vape. I threw it away, and that's why I'm smoking ganja heavily, and I'm breathing better, bro. I literally have not used my asthma pump, and my lungs is back, bro. Like,
well, blessings to you, man. Blessings to you, man. I'm glad to hear that, nigga.
It's from working out and going in the sauna and working out, so that's why I keep trying to put niggas on.
The sauna is a big key thing, man. Being in the gym is a beautiful thing. The beautiful thing about being in the gym, you and I have always been like that all our entire life, man. Always kind of been into that health and fitness shit. Maybe it's some light skinned shit, nigga. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? But I know light skinned niggas be running that motherfucker all the time. Anyway, but the gym is therapeutic because it gets you in a routine and a schedule. And if people actually go to the gym, right? I got a saying. I always say it's so easy to be broke. It's so hard to be rich. It's so easy to be fat. It's so hard to be fit. Meaning that it's easy for people to just sit on the couch and not go get money. It's so easy for people to sit on the couch and eat potato chips all day. But if you can get your ass up and go to the gym and start training yourself, your mind, body, and soul, and getting into and you get on a routine, you get on a schedule, man. You work out, you let the natural endorphins hit your body like how cocaine does. You know what I'm saying? You feel that natural high, man. You start to watch your body change. If you can get in that habit, you can go out there and get some motherfucking money. Because if you can train your body, you can train your mind, which means then you can train your pockets and you can train your wallet. So everything kind of aligns with the other. So like how you saying, you going to the gym. You feeling better. Now you got your podcast. You know what I'm saying? You doing better. You exerting a lot of energy out into the universe in a positive manner for that energy to come back to you. And maybe the gym is part of that because you get on schedule. And you know what I tell motherfuckers too? Like how you said you gave up alcohol. Let me give you some game. Everybody, watch this shit. Why they call it a fitness club, right? Now, why you think that is? Now you got the club where you go turn up. You got bitches. You got bottles. You got music. You got booty shaking. You got all that. Guess what you got when you go to the motherfucking fitness club? You got booty. You got asses. You got bottles. They just bottles of water. You got music. You got booty shaking. It's the motherfucking same shit. You see what I'm saying? Now, if people could just open up their mind to realize that, a lot of more niggas would be in the motherfucking gym than they would be in the motherfucking club. Because then guess what? The quality of what you about to pull up in that fitness club instead of the club is going to be on a higher elevation, therefore also higher elevating you in your atmosphere of life because you pulling from a different pool of quality. It's like how they say. It's like how they say when you go to church. You know what I'm saying? Go find you a girl in church. You know, I don't know about all that because I don't go to church. Anyway,
stop. Hey, look, hey, let me stop you right there. Your church can be at home. You know, my church is every day I pray. I can't tell you for everybody countless times. So shout out, you know, if you want to go to church, but you don't have to go to church. Go ahead, Jesse. Keep going.
Yeah. No, ain't no wrong going to church. Like he said, man.
But ain't no wrong with not going to church either. So, you know.
As long as you know that God exists within you, man, you know, you can step correctly in this game called life, man. The Bible teaches you that. I'm not going to get too biblical because, you know, I'm not like that. But and it does say that the God exists within you, man. And so that's what I believe, that people exist in their own universe, man. So you exert the energy out there in the universe that you want reciprocated back to you. As Pops would say, the devil is only allowed in your house if you open the door and you welcome them to get in. So as long as you don't open up your mind and your heart and your body to certain things, then guess what? The devil can't be tapping on you. But if you allow yourself to get distracted by certain things, then certain things will apply. But then you got to realize you got better in you than that, and that's how you pull yourself out. Like how you said earlier, you lost yourself a little bit, but then you found yourself.
A lot of it.
And
don't underspeak for me, Jay. You know, and again, you mentioned it at the our last show that there was definitely two sides because you know what I mean, and it's all love, and that's what shows that this show, comfortable with being uncomfortable, we're able to, after all these years, after all that shit, you know, and I complained to all my friends, you know, and I never said my guy's part, you know, I always said my part. You know, there's two sides to a story. Again, like you said, sometimes three, but I always just looked at mine. Right. When I realized it was me, the man in the mirror, I swear, like I had a moment when I heard that song by Michael Jackson, and music, like music, period, got me through that.
That's a cold ass song.
Listen, on the cool, not to cut you off before I forget, because I'm super high, but like that comes to like music got me through life. You know, my mom being in a jazz band, her making her own music. You know what I mean? Like everywhere we went, we listened to music. You know what I mean? So this ain't something that's been installed in me, right? You know, it's not something that's just you know. And I'm glad that you're a part of this journey, because now my heart is full. And then this month's going to be complete. I know it's going to be complete because my daughters are coming home. And then that's like the final thing I have on my list, bro, you know, that I wrote in rehab when I walked in there a scared little boy. Literally, walked in there a scared little boy, bro, like with nothing. Like, no, I didn't have an ID. I didn't have a social. I didn't have a birth certificate. Like, I was flushed out. And I literally told myself to the top, everybody else to the top. They wrote to the top. Everybody that you see these pictures, like they did that shit, and everybody showed love. You know, I got my little card over or up there when they wrote, "Oh, I know we're gonna see you to the top." And you just got to keep a strong mind frame, and that's just with my basketball. Like we was talking earlier, I always had a strong drive, and I never stopped. And I'll tell you what it is. I had that Mamba mentality. You know what I mean? That's why I got my joint right here. You know what I mean? Like, I keep all my angels around me. You know what I mean? Like I kept a drive when everybody told me I couldn't, and that's what Kobe did. You know what I mean? Like, and he would have had more rings if his Achilles wouldn't have got messed up. My Achilles got messed up, so I've been a little lenient with playing basketball, but I'll still hoop anybody up. You know, I ain't saying no names, but I'll hoop anybody up if they
let them
want to
know.
go out and play.
You know what's funny? I was just telling my brother. I was telling him last week. I was like, you know what, man? I think I'm gonna go. I'm just randomly just gonna go start hooping and shit on the weekends, man. Just randomly. You know,
Right. Why
don't
not?
be outdoors no more and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
go hit the park real quick. You
It's
know, couple layups, free throws. You know,
I
they'll
walked
be out
outside
like,
today. I ain't normally been doing that. I was like, man, let me. And plus, it's been actually finding chiller out here where I'm at. We ain't gonna say
yeah,
where I'm at, but but where I'm at is chiller.
yeah.
Like,
Well, you know, I'm out. You know, you see me outside, man. I like being outside, man. Got to get that natural vitamin D, man. Got to let the sun reach out and touch you. You know what I'm saying? Got to get that
hmm
energy. You got to receive that energy in order to give it, man. And I wake
right.
up every day, man, shining like a beam of light, man. So I got to come out and I got to receive it as well, man, because I got to get it. You know, speaking of which, I was talking to I think my daughter asked me, Jaylani had asked me. She was like, Dad, if you could be reincarnated, what would you want to be reincarnated as? And I said,
Mm.
you know what? I said, if I could be reincarnated as anything, I'm gonna fuck you up with this one. Watch this shit. I said, I want to be reincarnated as a motherfucking tree. And she said, why? I said, think about it, man. Trees been around for a long motherfucking time, right? And trees are a provider of things. They're a provider of oxygen. They are a provider of shade. They are a provider of stability. You can build a tree house in that motherfucker. Plus, you know, I'm kind of big headed and shit anyway. I'm full of myself all the goddamn time, nigga. So a tree, shit, hey, everybody get to come visit my ass all the goddamn time for the rest of eternity until that tree gets chopped down. But the biggest thing, the reason why I want to be reincarnated as a tree is because a tree gives life. A tree breathes oxygen back into the universe, right? And when I believe that I'm the kind of person that I emit a lot of positive energy on the other people, which people feed off of, right? So me being reincarnated as a tree, I get to continue that same journey that while I'm here existing on this earth. I give off a lot of positive energy to other people. They pick it up. So as a tree, I get to give off oxygen, which people breathe in. So through that, I still maintain the same loophole, man, in this game called life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if I could be reincarnated, I want to be reincarnated as a motherfucking tree, and it gotta be the most biggest, prettiest motherfucking curly headed tree you ever seen in your motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? Tell them no.
That's facts, man, and that's you. As you see, my boy's brain is on point, man. That boy should, man. That's some preaching right there, and everything that you said, man, resonated to me.
Mm.
I'm just so glad that we, again, and this is what the show is about, like us and everybody being able to come together, like after and being able to talk about it and like admitting that wrong, you know what I mean? And being able to
Yeah.
laugh about the shit and tell a joke and it's going to make you feel better. Like I've, again, been reaching out to everybody. They don't want to reach out to me. I'm done. I've done my part. Moving on, you know.
Hey, there you go. That's
And
how you gotta be, man.
you know, that's it. That's in the book. You know, I got help. I'm fixed. I found the light. You know, I wish anybody finds it. Like it's a very and it's a very healing spiritual thing. Like it doesn't have to be a god, but it's definitely something that I've never had before in my life, and I've never been comfortable with just being alone. And
That's a great
it's a
place to be comfortable with those being alone, man. I'm glad you found that.
mm,
I'm very glad you found that, man. That because a lot of people have a hard time being uncomfortable with themselves. Like they don't know how to find being comfortable with themselves. They're always thinking about someone else or feeling like they need to reach out for someone else. When in reality, in order to be better for everybody else, you got to be better for yourself. So I'm glad that you can admit that, man. That's a beautiful thing to admit that you were uncomfortable with that because to some people it comes naturally and to some people, a lot of people, it doesn't. To me, I think it comes naturally because I've always just been okay being alone. I've always kind of been one of them mind working kind of people, like always in my thoughts and I want to, I'll never forget one of my ex-girlfriends.
and in other people's thoughts too, nigga, because you got like that. You got a superhero talent. I know you know what it is.
Oh, thank you, my nigga. I
A couple of
appreciate that.
them.
Yeah, I
You know,
appreciate that, my nigga. As you
I'm
do
always
too.
gonna give you your flowers. I wish. I'm not gonna say I wish, but boy, if I would have gotten that card game with you, bro, it would have been a wrap.
Oh, don't even trip, man. That's chapter 2, man. That's coming soon, man. We'll talk about that
Our
at another
final
time.
chapter, which is gonna be our best chapter, I like to say. I've been saying that our final chapter is gonna be our best chapters.
Oh, of course, it always is. You know why? Because you go through life, and you learn from the mistakes. There's a lesson in every L, and there's a blessing behind every lesson. And as what pops would say, boo boo. What what white people call stress, black people call bullshit. So we don't stress over no bullshit. You know,
Mm,
because guess what? It's shit's gonna happen.
mm.
And so the more that you stress and worry about something,
Especially somebody else's beside yourself. Keep
yeah,
going.
no, yeah, especially over situation that you can't control. The one thing you have control over is yourself. So how you said you had to go and get comfortable being alone. A lot more people need to do that, man. They need to explore kind of being on their own. Go visit a new city, a new town on your own. Go to a restaurant on your own. Go to a motherfucking movie on your own. A lot
And
of
you know
people get
what it
embarrassed.
does? It only forces you to be comfortable with being uncomfortable and going to force you to go do some shit. Like
Yes.
I'm grinding. It's all me. So I gotta grind and go do this. I gotta grind and make sure my daughters are straight because I love this thing called life, right? And I don't have to have a lot of money. I told people I'm already rich because I have my daughters. It's very intentional why their names is um, Marley, Mariah, and Mia Milani, double M. When I had them,
Mm,
I've already been rich.
there you go.
Double MG. Come on, right?
You know what I'm saying?
And
Watch out now.
because I get a chance to be the father I never had. And just like
Yeah.
you, man, let me give you this man his flowers. He was always there, like, what I mean, not only for me, like, for his kids, my beautiful niece Jaylani, my new little nephew I ain't seen, but that's gonna be children,
Jaden. Yeah, yeah. All J's. Like how you got M's, we all J's. You know, and I appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate that, man. Fatherhood is a beautiful thing for those men that can accept it and are willing to walk into it. But the other half of that too is
And you with sis Miss Nadia, which is the great decision, you know.
yeah.
Good
Fact.
decision, sir. Keep that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Nadia's the
of
one.
course, man.
Go
She's
ahead and put a
that's a
ring on it.
beautiful.
Put a ring on it. We gonna celebrate it. Like the couple season
Yeah.
with Megan, and
Yeah,
Clay Thompson. Put a ring
no,
on it,
Nadia,
boys. Put it.
Nadia is a beautiful woman, man, and she's a beautiful woman and a great mother, man, and definitely a shining example of what our daughter can look up to, man, and walk in her excellence as she becomes a young lady, man. Because Jelani's gonna be, she's gonna be grown soon, and so how you were saying about your
He
daughters, man,
already grown, but I know what you mean, and I can't even
it's a
imagine.
trip. It's a
Do
trip.
you see Marley's new picture? If you haven't, I think I sent it to you. But bro, she's got my height.
Yeah.
She gonna do volleyball or basketball for sure. And what's crazy is I met somebody at the gym today. Something told me to talk to him, and then guess what? He's a coach for the basketball. He's gonna want me to. I told him, bro, I train. I've been wanting to go back and train. I do it for free, bro. I'm already gonna be. So I'm gonna about to go
Yeah.
coach at where I'm at. Like I said, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and this is just God through me, bro. Like I'm just talking to people, and they're just. One dude was a sermon, and we ain't never spoke before. But then, like my first time at the gym, he just came up to me finally, like, because I ain't been in a while, because I was
Mm.
taking myself away from there because was looking at people with lustful eyes and and
Mm.
just there for the wrong reasons. Plus I couldn't go there anyway just because financial reasons.
All
So
right.
life like a mug because of good old CP or CS.
Yeah, boy, that's a motherfucker, ain't it, boy? I tell you what, boy, that CS will get you stressed, even though you ain't supposed to be stressed. That should have caused some stress. Talk about taking your license and shit, your livelihood. You don't get that CS taken care of. Shit, boy.
Damn, boy, I gotta light something up on that. That shit messes up my
Hey,
nerves.
we all know what CS stand for, but I'm gonna put a twist on it now, man. It's gonna be certified struggling, goddammit. That's what CS stand for. Cause boy, you struggling to handle that CS, but I tell you what, nigga, they want about 30-40%. You know what I'm saying? They come right out your check. You be like, good Lord, God Almighty, I ain't even got a haircut yet. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
And
1 month
I know.
this last year, bro, as this one job, I ain't gonna say no names because they wrongfully terminated me, but man, they hit me for like 1,200 a month, bro.
Ooh.
I just bro, like life is life, bro. And I still had I just finished my car note, but like it lasted all the way throughout that struggle.
Yeah.
And I finally got it paid off, but then I had to, and then food and then everything else, bro. So that, and then I don't reach out to people, and that's why I don't call people or nothing like that. Not that I need anything, but just
Yeah.
I just need I gotta get through it, right? And then I'll reach back out. But then this is like a full circle, and then you have no idea like what I have in store. Like this Friday, we're doing a show, and I got a special surprise for you. It's gonna be a reunion I was talking about. But I ain't
Yeah.
gonna tell you. Yeah, bro.
Okay.
We gotta have special guests and surprises and shit. Lowe's crazy ass, that don't know what he's talking about, So now I'm gonna have niggas tell my shit so it makes sense. And that's what's healing to my heart. This is
Yeah.
my story. I'm gonna get this shit out. Now it's spread with love. That's why I'm getting mad love. That's all I'm gonna say. You show love, you get love. It's that simple in life. This nigga paused again. Good thing it's close to an hour though, so we can low key marinate it.
All right. Hey, no, I had to check in with the
There
little
we
one,
go.
man. No. Hey, yeah,
Damn,
the daughter was.
goddamn technical difficulties, nigga.
Hey. Well, technically, I was being a daddy, nigga. So you want to call it technical difficulties? My daughter. Hey, your niece called, nigga. My daughter called, nigga. So I had to handle some business real quick.
She was supposed to be there. Where they at, nigga? Where they at?
It's called school, nigga. Getting education. That's where she at.
Hey, I hit somebody up earlier because I've been on weird time, like meaning I've been getting good sleep, sleeping at like 6, 7, because I've been out running, networking all day and actually sleeping and waking up. And I'm thinking it's tomorrow and it's like 1 or 2 and I got all this energy and I'm doing content, I'm putting stuff out there because I got a spirit in me and a Holy Ghost that's unreal right now. And I am so fulfilled that I got all my people that really rock with me, like especially you. Like you, again, brother, like my brother, my brother, like you. That's all I'm gonna say.
And you as well, man. Hats off to you, my nigga. I appreciate you for the journey that you've gone through, man. I'm happy to see you walking into your excellence, man, and becoming the studious, a gentleman, honorable father that you are. And as you continue on this journey and we grow this thing and do bigger and better things, it's going to be beautiful to see the highest heights that you're going to be able to reach, man. Because when you achieve certain things, man, the other part of that is proving to yourself that you could do it. And that's one of the most beautiful fucking things, man, on earth, man, is proving to yourself that you could do it. Fuck the haters and the doubters and the people who want to be the shouters, the people who want to knock you while you down. Man, when you actually get up, man, and you accomplish a lot of things, man, it's a beautiful fucking thing, man, to sit back and then be like, damn, I did that shit. It's cool, man. It's beautiful. So I'm happy to see you on this journey, my nigga, and I'm happy I could be a part of it with you, man.
I know that's the healing part. I know that I had anxiety for years, and I ain't gonna lie, it's money, man. Like most of it is money, you know what I mean, and other like shit that maybe I could control, maybe I couldn't, but I always put myself to blame, but again, I'm at peace, this is spread with love. And it's different, it's hitting different, and that's why it's different.
Yes, sir.
And
yes, sir.
I can't this is gonna be a roller coaster, Lord willing, and I'm already cool. I mean, whatever happens after, it's gonna be dope. But we are gonna have the next show we're gonna do, which is gonna be huge for me. They're supposed to do it today, but communication, plus they're dealing with kids. But the daycare and the rehabilitation center, like that's gonna be huge, bro. Like I don't think they can have the kids because there's like too many like things they have to get approved. Well, I talked to them today and went there. but
Yeah.
just having them like speak in general about their, where their unit is going to be dope.
Yeah, don't trip, man. We'll get there. We'll get there, man. Let's get this thing wrapped up, man, so I can get off this thing, go handle some business. Or
No,
talking about
Friday we on it. So just be prepared. You just let me know a time. You already know what it is. We on holy time.
Yeah. Don't trip. We'll
We
wrap
gonna switch it
offline
up.
about it more. In the meantime, man, you stay blessed, my nigga. You know, I
You
love you,
too.
bro. It's good hollering at you
Yes.
like always, man.
Yes, sir. And this is comfortable with being uncomfortable. Part 2, part 3 on the way. 4, 5, 6, whatever. Because we still had the other one with D. I don't know what happened. I love you. I'll see
It's
you.
all good.
Take it easy.
Don't even trip, man. It's on the way. We say undelay with no delay. You know what I'm saying?
Peace out, my God.
Yes, sir. All right, my nigga.
All right.
What?